The fruits of Christianity were religious wars, butcheries, crusades, inquisitions, extermination of the natives of America, and the introduction of African slaves in their place. Marrying means, to grasp blindfolded into a sack hoping to find out an eel out of an assembly of snakes. Education perverts the mind since we are directly opposing the natural development of our mind by obtaining ideas first and observations last. This is why so few men of learning have such sound common sense as is quite common among the illiterate. The majority of men are not capable of thinking, but only of believing, and are not accessible to reason, but only to authority. We can regard our life as a uselessly disturbing episode in the blissful repose of nothingness. A man can be himself only so long as he is alone, and if he does not love solitude, he will not love freedom, for it is only when he is alone that he is really free. Talent hits a target no one else can hit, genius hits a target no one else can see. What a man is contributes much more to his happiness than what he has or how he is regarded by others. If we suspect that a man is lying, we should pretend to believe him, for then he becomes bold and assured, lies more vigorously, and is unmasked. The universe is a dream dreamed by a single dreamer where all the dream characters dream too. We seldom think of what we have but always of what we lack. Therefore, rather than grateful, we are bitter. Materialism is the philosophy of the subject who forgets to take account of himself. The fruits of Christianity were religious wars, butcheries, crusades, inquisitions, extermination of the natives of America, and the introduction of African slaves in their place. If anyone spends almost the whole day in reading, he gradually loses the capacity for thinking. This is the case with many learned persons. They have read themselves stupid. What people commonly call fate is, as a general rule, nothing but their own stupid and foolish conduct. A high degree of intellect tends to make a man unsocial. Happiness belongs to those who are sufficient unto themselves. For all external sources of happiness and pleasure are, by their very nature, highly uncertain, precarious, ephemeral and subject to chance. The reason domestic pets are so lovable and so helpful to us is because they enjoy, quietly and placidly, the present moment. The person who writes for fools is always sure of a large audience. It is difficult to find happiness within oneself, but it is impossible to find it anywhere else.